And this kind of leads into the second question, which was actually one of our mailbag questions. A guy had wrote in saying that he's 51 years old, and he masturbates on average 5 times a day. And he wanted to know if that was too much. You know what? It's easy for me to say, yeah, that's probably a little too much. You, on the other hand, you're a professional masturbator, and you would probably like to see guys masturbate 5 times a day, as long as they're in your room masturbating with you.
Oh, God, this is a catch-22 for me, because on one hand, exactly, you're absolutely right, Seth. It's, on the one hand, yeah, go for it, be in my room and I'll help you out, because I do love that. On the other hand, yeah, that's way too much. And you'll know it's too much if it's interfering with your sex life. Okay, now if you're single, fine, that's whatever. But if you have a girlfriend, wife, significant other, and you're masturbating more than you're having sex with her, you gotta look at yourself there for a second.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Back up the train here.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-oh. What did I just say? Uh-oh.
But I have to believe that you masturbate way more than we have sex.
Oh. Okay.
And you're saying that's a problem. Now, I understand that your situation is a little different. You're a professional. You're getting paid for it.
Dum dum dum.
I'm just saying, you know.
So I should practice what I preach. Don't tell guys.
Since you're not going to be cutting back on how much you're masturbating, at least not if you want to earn a living at this, then I guess the only solution is we need to have sex more often.
Well, we do.
We'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes, folks.
Yeah, right, Neil. Exactly. I'm pleading the fucking fifth, man. No, Seth's got a point, though. Seth's got a point, guys. If we're gonna be real here, there are definitely some nights where either we're too tired, we're too fucked up. I work till like 10 or 11 at night because I'm busy, and before we know it, we're like, oh my god, too tired, too. I know it's okay to say the word, but we're too messed up and everything, so.
Oh, look, we're way more like most couples than people would imagine, okay? There are nights when it's been a long day and
I mean, last night, for instance, it's a good example. I think, what was it, 10:30?
I was passed out in bed.
Well, you had smoked some, and then you were tired too. His low blood pressure has definitely gotten to him a lot lately, and so it makes him very tired. And when I walked out into the room to see him, he's like, "I'm sorry, I gotta go to bed. I'm exhausted. I'm way fucked up." I'm like, "Okay, it's cool. I understand that. It's cool."
Well, just because we're professionals, it doesn't mean we have to have sex every night.
Right.
Okay, here's my response though to this how much is too much thing. Okay. Look, if you're single and you're happy being single, and you get off 5 times a day, and it's not causing any problems, like you're not chafing or something, I don't care. It's cool. I will say, and this is not something that you're going to find too many people that work in the world of porn saying, but there really is such a thing as too much masturbation. And I think most guys will agree that as you watch porn, your interests change, your tolerance for certain things changes, and it seems to be somewhat of a natural progression that you go from, when I was 14 and saw a Penthouse for the first time, and oh my God, women have pubic hair. Now it's okay. So it's a nude picture. I can't get off to that. I need action, and next, and it kind of progresses on with, the kind of stuff that you get into. And people go different directions, obviously, because everybody has different fetishes that they like. But I think most guys find that as you go on and the more porn that you watch, it seems to be the more extreme the porn has to be to get you off. We were talking the other day about gonzo porn, and that gonzo porn, if there's any questions about what that is, it's basically, there's no plot in the porn, it's just, scene after scene of quick action kind of thing. That really started to get popular maybe like in the 90s, when porn had been out there for maybe 10 years or so, and people were getting a lot more comfortable renting, VHS tapes or whatever. And I think people got used to the plot kind of stuff, and okay, gonzo stuff, hey, I don't have to wait for the action, it's right there. And that's kind of progressed over the years, and you start getting into, more and more heavy-duty stuff. And I will say that if you just cut back, okay, some of that goes away, okay? And you find that you can go back and look at stuff that maybe didn't interest you so much a year ago, and you go, okay, that is pretty hot. I can whack off to that. And maybe that's a little bit about where your the problems that you've had finding customers doing privates has kind of dipped down over the past few years. Is guys are kind of to the point now where they're over that. They've experienced live webcam stuff with a girl. Now they're looking for, okay, what's the girl that does the most extreme stuff?
Yes.
Kirby says, porn has a plot? Once upon a time.
Oh my gosh. Okay, may I elaborate on the...
Yeah.
Okay, okay, a couple things. I notice a lot of guys, they'll ask about taboo stuff, like family stuff, which I do, but the moment I mention, please keep it legal, I don't talk anything under 18 years old, both ways, I especially when they say, will you be my mommy? Mommy right there tells me under 18, and I freak out, I'm sorry, I do, and I'm like, and I have a little thing where I post that saying, that person will leave instantly when they read that, or when I say it out loud. So I know, okay, that's cool, but creepy. I'm sorry. Morals, I say creepy.
Wait a minute, you have morals? You're a porn star, you have no morals.
Another thing, too, I've noticed with taboo stuff, that I don't see this as being a turn-on, but to each their own. Scat and water sports. I don't do it, I won't do it, and the sites I'm on, they don't allow it, even though I know it's been behind, gotten around that. So they're looking for that extreme stuff. Or okay, girls who, and I've been in their lobbies, who they'll fuck bed posts, the actual posts.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, huh? What? So I can't compete with that. Okay?
Sure you can. There's a big round fan sitting right over there. Stick that whole thing up your ass.
Right, exactly. Yeah. The bigger, the better. I swear to God, in another year, we're going to lose our bowel movements because of this. Because they want freaking huge fucking toys. I show them my biggest anal toy, and they're like, no, too small. I'm like... Don't
forget we're doing anal as playtime.
I know, but I have a restriction. I'm sorry. I can only take so much of my ass. But I'm just saying that, yeah, maybe everybody needs to calm down a little bit. Maybe we should go on a porn strike or a masturbating strike.
I have my thoughts, too.
Yes, please.
Look, okay, I was talking before about single guys, and part of that, I think, has to do with a little bit anyway, how old the guy is. If you're an 18-year-old single guy,
Yeah.
I don't care. 20 times a day, okay? Because when you're 18, you need it. If you're in your 40s like I am, I can't even 5 times a day. I couldn't imagine doing it 5 times a day at this point in my life. But I think more importantly, it depends on whether you're in a relationship with someone. And if you are in a relationship with someone, fine, go ahead and masturbate. But you're going to have a better sex life if you don't masturbate every goddamn day or 3 times a day or whatever. Your sex life is going to be better, I promise you, if you can have a little bit of self-restraint. And you're not going to find too many people in the porn industry that tell you, stop whacking off. But it's true. Okay, you're going to use porn. Okay, bring it in the bedroom with you. We've done that on occasion. I bring my iPad with me, and we'll sit there and watch some dirty videos, and she'll get some ideas on how to do deep throat better, and next thing you know, we're going at it. But seriously, do yourself a favor and just try to limit yourself. Maybe like 3 days a week, 4 days a week, or something like that. If you do it every damn day, yeah, okay. I can see where the wife in that situation, girlfriend or whatever, is going to be a little offended, going, okay, you like your hand better than you like my pussy? I mean, what's going on here? And having been married twice now, thinking back to my first wife, I can honestly say that there were points in my life when I probably preferred my hand, because it was not a whole lot of fun in the bedroom. But the problem at that point is not the masturbation, it's the relationship that you have with that person. So